Okay, we had a little technical difficulties, but hopefully we kind of worked through them. You know, yesterday it was 102 here with the heat index of 110, and it got me thinking, people are constantly feeling fatigued. They constantly are feeling so tired, and they go, I get plenty of sleep. I have all this brain fog. I have all of this muscle cramping. I don't know what's going on. Especially it's the cramping is at daytime, nighttime. It doesn't matter. Does it have to do something with the heat? Well, when we think about those kind of things, I kind of think of, you know, our water. We go, yeah, we drink plenty of water, Chris. I'm drinking all this water, and that doesn't really get it. You really want to know what the key is? It has to do with the quality of electrolytes that is in your water. And you're like, what? Yeah. So you probably are wondering, well, what exactly are electrolytes? Well, electrolytes are um, components, atoms that are going throughout your body to conduct the electrical system in your body. So very, very, very key. And so what people don't realize that around 98% of us are all deficient in one particular mineral, and that is magnesium. Yeah, magnesium. And so it's like, is that an electrolyte? Yes, it is. And so I'm going to be talking about magnesium and sodium potassium today. I'm going to be focusing on 3 different types of the electrolytes that we need to be looking at. You really need about 4 different types of magnesium. The first magnesium is threonate. And what that is that is for your brain and your cognition support. Whoa. It literally passes the blood-brain barrier, so it definitely does affect the brain. Our next is magnesium citrate. Anyway, that is nerve and muscle function. It helps with our hydration, our digestive process, supports our digestive system, and that kind of thing. Our next one is going to be magnesium sulfate, and that has rapid absorption for recovery and metabolic energy. So you go, well, why do I feel so tired in the heat? There you go. And then you need magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride is highly bioavailable, but it maintains your nerve muscle electrolyte balance. So when you go, why do I have all of this muscle cramping? It's because you're really needing magnesium chloride. So now let's go into sodium. Well, everybody knows that our sodium is so high in our U.S. diet. So I'm thinking, why in the world would we put sodium salt in our water? And you go, well, that's one of the electrolytes. Yes, it is. But we don't need additional sodium in our water. So let's look at what we really need. And when we go, well, how do we know we got all this extra sodium? Well, if you've got high blood pressure, that's probably related to a high salt intake. We've got weight gain, just weight gain overnight. We have all of this edema throughout our body. We have bloating. That can all be from too much sodium. So the counterbalance of that is potassium. Yes. And potassium is so important, and it's definitely overlooked. So when we're looking at potassium, I want to look at some of the benefits of potassium. Number 1, it's cellular hydration. Boom. Okay. So when we're looking at the cellular hydration, this is actually putting more fluid into our cells. Yes. So our body's not going to be so dehydrated. While sodium manages the fluid on the outside, this creates, so it manages the fluid on the outside, but the potassium is on the inside. So you need potassium. That is so key. Potassium also is phenomenal for muscle function and cramping prevention, because this is going to help the muscles contract their smooth movements like they need to. Also, potassium is great for our heart and our blood pressure regulation. Yeah, so it literally, potassium is so important for that. So if we're having some high blood pressure, we're having some heart issues, heart palpitations, whatever, we need to get some potassium on board. Also, potassium is great for our nerve signal transmission. So it's going to help the electrical signals that nerves use to communicate. So it's going to be critical for like the brain, the reflexes, and that kind of thing. And metabolism. Potassium is great for metabolism and energy. We need that. We need potassium. So when we have I want to talk about what are some of the warning signs that we are deficient in potassium. Fatigue, muscle cramps, irregular heartbeat, constipation, brain fog, and or mood swings. Okay, so now let's look at, so we know that potassium is very important, right? We know we really don't need that much sodium, and we now need to look at, we've learned magnesium is very, very important. So I've got 3 products here. We're going to look at 3 different products. This is Powerade. Powerade, I see a lot of this on, on little sports teams. The adults are drinking it when they're playing sports and stuff like this. This Powerade is manufactured by Coca-Cola. Okay, I want to look at this. It's got over, and then it says, 50% more electrolytes. Yeah, let's look at that. Okay, so it has 400 milligrams of sodium. 400 milligrams of sodium, where it only has 130 milligrams of potassium. Do you see a problem? Also, the number one ingredient supposedly is water. The second ingredient of this is going to be corn syrup. So guess what? This has got 34 grams of sugar in it. Also, very little magnesium. When I look at the ingredients, it says not a significant source of magnesium, which means it doesn't really have anything in it. And this bottle of water with electrolytes has 130 calories to it. So that's one. Now, another very, popular is this liquid IV. Well, let's look at this liquid IV. Do you know what the sodium content, and this is a powder, and you just put that in water and shake it up and drink it. Do you know how much sodium this has in it, this little packet? 500 milligrams. 500 milligrams. Okay, it's got some potassium in it, but the potassium's only 370. It's got 11 grams of sugar in it. And it has no magnesium in it. None whatsoever. It's not even listed on the list of ingredients. And when I looked at this, the number one ingredient of this liquid IV is pure cane sugar. Oh, that's a nice little butterfly. Pure cane sugar. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you my secret. My secret to a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful electrolyte is called Recharge. And it's made by doTERRA. And this is a liquid. And so all you do is you'll see, I put that in my bottle. I'm going to be drinking that down. But what is so amazing about this Recharge is Recharge has 1 part sodium, 3 parts potassium. 1 part sodium, 3 parts potassium. So this has only got 100 milligrams of sodium in it. And the sodium that is in this product, yeah, it's got a little bit of sodium chloride, but the sodium in this electrolyte mostly comes from deep ocean minerals. Ding, ding, ding. Very, very, very important. Potassium. It's got over 300 milligrams of potassium in this. So 1 part sodium, 3 parts potassium. Huge. Magnesium, 90 milligrams of magnesium, and it's all 4 different types of magnesium. So when we talked about the benefits of the 4 types of magnesium, this is going to cover it. It also has no sugar in it, none whatsoever, and there's only 10 calories. 10 calories. So what I drink this every day. Sometimes and this is the wild strawberry, absolutely love it. There is nothing, my body literally craves this. Every afternoon, my body's like, oh, we've got to have more, I got to have more water. And I'm just drinking this down. It is so good. Wow. My body literally is craving that. And so if I come out and I ride my horse, or my husband's working in the yard and it's really hot, we'll do like one of our recharges before we go out in the heat. And then if we've been out in the heat too much, we really feel a little fatigued, we really feel like, the brain fog's coming on, the muscles feel real tired and heavy, we are taking another recharge, and we are absolutely amazing. We don't have any of those side effects of being out in the heat and having our body be dehydrated. So I know that we just think about, well, we just got to be increasing our water, right? Just increase the water. Let's address that. Sometimes people go, oh, I need all this water. I'm just going to drink all this water down and I'll be good. I'm just going to guzzle all this. That is not what you need to be doing. What you need to be doing is you need to be sipping on your water. When you guzzle it, our body is made where it can really only handle about 4 to 5 ounces of water. And you go, well, Chris, I just drank whole 16 ounces. Well, that's great. But guess what? Your body goes, guess what? We only need 5. So those other 11 ounces, guess where it's going to go? To the bladder and kidneys. You're going to just pee it out. So if you can just constantly have some water with you where you're constantly sipping it, that is what your body needs. It needs gradual hydration all throughout the day. So hopefully some of these helpful tips will be helpful to you, and you will have a fun summer. We've got a couple of more months left, and just enjoy. Enjoy the sunshine because we're getting vitamin D. Today we have supposedly a cold front that's here in Oklahoma. Yesterday we were 110. Today we're supposed to be like 85, right? But you go, well, I don't need that much water because it's not hot. Yes, your body still needs hydration. So your body needs hydration if you're down in the winter and you're at 0 degrees, or you need hydration if your temperature is above 100. So take advantage of this and hydrate, but hydrate slowly and get some quality electrolytes. In the description of this video, I have links where you can get this recharge either in wild strawberry or lemon lime, and you can get it at discount prices, discount wholesale prices. So you're getting this, and you look at this is little over just $1, just $1. That's it per dose. What do you pay for this? What do you pay for this? Does your body not deserve the best? If it deserves the best, then you need to be looking at this phenomenal new product. This is the only product out there that is 1 part sodium, 3 parts potassium. It also has 4 different of the magnesiums in it. So something to think about. You only deserve the best. Bye-bye, and have a very blessed day.